Mr. Speaker, in the last week we've had one of those rare philosophic outbursts from the opposition.
Jesus knew that there was a place for everything, and it is not necessarily everyone's place to come to Australia.
I'm supposed to give you a serious reply? You humbug. You humbug. These, you know, godlike practices which go on inside these people who are hearing voices.
I know politicians are going to be judged on everything they say, but sometimes in the heat of discussion you go a little bit further than you would if it was an absolutely calm, considered, prepared, scripted remark.
They're not against using the internet for all these things, but do we really want to invest $50 billion of hard-earned taxpayers' money in what is essentially a video entertainment system?
You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Well, the fact is, Mr. Speaker, the public are too smart for him.
The absolute commitment that I give to the Australian people is that
all of the decisions are simply made by one person, the suppository of all wisdom.
You bet I am.
This is all there is in the policy of the federal Liberal Party. No consistency. There's no, in other words, no framework of policy, just a whole lot of mishmashed, unconnected motions.
I don't think you should assume that for a second.
Repeal the carbon tax, stop the illegal boats, that we would start building roads, get the budget under control, deregulate higher education, price signals into our health system.
You've perpetrated one of the great mischiefs on the Australian public with this thing, trying to rip away our social wage, trying to rip away the Australian values which we built in our society for over a century. You would take Australia right back down the time tunnel to the cultural cringe where you've always come from. And we'll have no bar of you or your sterile ideology.